A man is taking a trolley filled with fruits. He gives his companion one. These are free of radiation and are called dragon food. It's shot. Dark. Horses are here. They had killed 𝓂𝕦𝕦𝕦𝕦 and his guys. They stole these fruits from someone hungry as well, just like them. It depends on these people, and it is about rule and honor code that if they return them back, they are safe. Otherwise, 𝓂𝕦𝕦𝕦 and his boys died not honoring that code. They don't accept any rule. He attacks and is taking out a gun. One of them kills him, and they proceed for undeads. Finish them, another man has walked and run away. They see him. She puts her mask down. He didn't want to kill anyone today. More bad people they kill, less such events will happen. He takes a gun and calls horses. She says they followed their honor code. He couldn't do it without her. ₂𕕦𝕦𝕦 is checking frequency. They are here. They have brought fruit here. Owners gave them a sample for returning these. Dwight gives her an old game toy pad. She was all day on the radio and didn't hear anything about Padre. She goes to play as they talk to Sherry and Dwight. They can't wait anymore. They are about to be out of supplies. They gotta find another place. Dwight says they are here for them. They must will Padre. It's there. They hear more and more about Padre when they are out there. He needs them to trust them. They can wait a little more. Someone needs their help. They get there. They don't see anyone here. He doesn't know how long this Padre excuse will last. They call them towards. They move in formation. They stabbed and looted him. They pull out guns. They have surrounded them. It's Howard and men. He knows them as dark horses. Readings are clear here. They take off masks and they put on another's. Here Vic is playing his golf among undeads, and a girl keeps them. He has brought them here. He laughs upon seeing them. They are wondered as well. There is sounds of something, he says. If he knew it were them, they would have been gentle. He has a proposal. First, he gives them a tour. They have taken people inside whom dark horses had helped, and so call them good breed of dark horses. There are 200 people here, but 1,000 can accommodate. June is here, Wendell and John's father. Cross path with Morgan and Sarah as well. He decides who will live here. He came to think about Mickey. If he can't open the door for Sarah and Morgan, they don't need his proposal. He found Mickey. She recovered here and went back to find her husband. He invests in people living in the tower. Now he needs them to find her. She was obsessed with a place on the radio. They know where she is, but his rangers always return injured. They find her, and he will let them live here. They already have a place, and have seen a place like this, and she believes this sanctuary is the same. They see those counts of undeads. They check them out. She thanks for this but she can't do it because their code of honor is keeping people safe from people like him. He says people like him are now keeping people safe. They can change their minds. They get them here, and horses are theirs. They brought them here like this to protect their place. They get on their horses and leave. He can deal with Vic on demands to keep safe Kevin, Kim, and ₂𕦦𝕦𝕦. She says where people like Victor exist, nothing good happens. If they Mickey, they will go together to Padre. A woman is making an armor suit and is ready. It's Mickey. There is an undead here. She gets to it and gives it. Sees horses being here. She fires at them and asks to go. He's inside and says he want to talk. Keeps gun slowly. She puts it back as well. She takes him. He says he's not with Strand. He told so, but they are here to help her find her husband. Now they drink together. He thinks they have met before. Vic has made other ways for his ranger and himself. Now he wants her back so that others will not know that it's possible to get out. He remembers her from somewhere. He laughs and says she is Bride. She was an amazing fighter. He tells about she and her husband were the best tag team in wrestling. And in Atlanta, State Farm, 2005, he was there. After the world ended, the world stopped recognizing her, but she has a fan here. They stopped touring very long ago, and Cliff and she had decided to meet at a gym near a road in Texas City. After the nuke, Strand found and took her. If her suit couldn't last, she would get stuck in the undead there. He and Sherry are a kind of tag team as well to save people. She tells her about their time when they were separated. They will look for Padre together. On the way back from Texas City, they might find new friends. They are on their way. Till death do us apart, he remembers he used to say. He says shit and stops her as the bunker is filled with smoke. They get there and call them. Here they are. Both are called. An undead is here. ₂𕦦𝕦𝕦 is here. He holds her and puts her rest and buries them. She is sorry for. Wind can change direction, so they need to leave. They wanted to leave. They stayed because they believed Dwight and Sherry. Dwight says maybe Strand was right. It is a new world. He takes her to leave, asks Mickey. He says perhaps they were wrong and don't want her to be hurt. Cliff might be dead. She was lucky to escape to the tower, but that is safe for her and them. She says she knew that they would get afraid. He will lock her forever. She will find Cliff, then Padre. Sherry is going with her. She can't leave her alone like this. According to their honor code, this is right to do. She will get back to him to think about the next thing. It has got morning. She understood it that Dwight thought it would be safer there in the tower. They had stayed with someone like Strand and almost survived morally. Sherry had written before to stop him from finding her because she didn't want him to be killed. But he found her. Cliff had said the same about her. He might be and might not be in the gym. They had reached. This is their old humble house. Undead have surrounded it. She kills one. Her suit will not last very longer. Sherry has an idea. Here in Fallout Forest, he finds a horse and takes it. Eli is here as well. He wants him to mask off. He says this horse is now his. This man killed them in the cellar and got this. He avoids him and says he is going on this horse and is saving his bullet. He whistles and the horse hits him. Now he has a gun and sees photos of Undead and Kevin's family. He hits him. Strand offered accommodation in the tower for killing these people. Undead is here. He is now gonna leave him here. They take him and eat him. He leaves. She is covering her in blood like an old tactic. Asks her to turn. If things go wrong, she is here. She checks way, takes the helmet and thanks her. She stays at a distance and she moves across them. She avoids and proceeds. Door is chained and locked. Turns back and Undead proceed. One gets to her and she falls. Sherry shouts at them and attracts them. She breaks the door and asks her to move in. She runs towards in and kills and makes way for her. She gets here. Both are out of bullets and are stopping them by bags only. Cliff is not here. She says he might have found Padre. They still had to marry. They had planned a lot together. They still ring and run for it. She sees an Undead and cries. It's Cliff. She holds him near. Sherry gets to kill it and asks her to get up. Undeads are all around here. She wants her to remember what Cliff said, that keep moving even after splitting. The ring falls, and there is no way out except Strand. She has to call him. She throws it away. Dwight is here and asks her to not call him since he had hired Eli to kill Larsons. He would like dying with her instead of living with him. He starts shooting, gives Sherry a gun and Mickey as well, and they all start a gangsta fight. She wrestles. He takes her trophies to kill. She breaks them. Sherry kills them smoothly. There is a background song going on, Welcome to Jam Rock. Out in the street, they call it murder. He takes an Undead for Mickey. She goes high and poses and jumps and kills it. It is called Till Death Do Us Apart part. She kills the last one and gets to her. She is sorry for her. He has cleaned Undead Cliff outside and found this in his pocket. She reads it. If you're reading it, it means he's dead. There's some maps in the desk to tell her where not to find Padre. The last line is, Till death do us apart. She shall find Padre for him. He says they shall find it. She thanks him and gets out to him. He sits with her. She apologizes for ditching him. He wanted to go to Strand for their goodness. He says it's not that. It's something else for a long time that he wants a family of their own. Before, in this world, he didn't see it right to bring a baby in here. She says they can, and she wants it. They don't have to wait for everything to get perfect, and both kiss. Someone is on the radio. They get there. Now there are 3 dark horses. They will go know who the other guy is here, and will teach Vic. They are here. A guy with a gun is here. He says it's not an ambush and calls his men out. It's an invitation to work together to find Padre and need their help.